Welcome back to another episode of today's economic news, where we dissect the news that matters most to you. I'm your host, John, and today we're diving into a controversy that hits at the intersection of politics, art, and personal freedom. It seems the White House has stirred a pot of artistic dissent by using SZA's popular song Big Boy in a deportation video. Yes, you heard that right. Our government has decided to latch onto the coattails of artistic brilliance to further propagate its immigration agenda. Now, before you dismiss this as just another celebrity whining about politics, let me tell you why this issue runs much deeper and warrants your attention. Think about it. The government, an entity that should strive for transparency and integrity, is leveraging the panache of celebrated artists to reinforce policies many deem cruel. This isn't just about music being used without permission. It signifies a disturbing trend of cultural exploitation by those in power. By using beloved songs to package their political message, the government isn't merely reaching out to young audiences or seeking relatability. They're repackaging soundtracks of comfort and expression to serve narratives that some of us would never consent to if words were the currency used. It's a case of smoke and mirrors, folks, a bait and switch that leaves a bitter taste. Before we look at today's disaster, remember back in 2020 when they said they needed to ramp up deportation to keep us safe? It was a narrative deeply embedded in the policies of the Trump administration, equating illegal immigration with crime and societal danger. During those years, we witnessed a relentless surge in deportations driven by a heavy-handed approach and a fierce stance that divided communities. Artists were quick to voice their opposition to their work being hijacked for political ends. Giants in the entertainment industry rang the alarm, highlighting how these moves not only distorted their art, but also devalued its essence for public persuasion. Fast forward to the present, and the tale hasn't changed much. But now social media amplifies these controversial campaigns faster than ever, enabling a reach that's both vast and immediate. Government bodies harness this culture machine, hoping to ride the waves of popular artists like SZA, Sabrina Carpenter, and Olivia Rodrigo without regard for the ethical minefield they stroll through. You see, there's a fundamental clash here between rights, artists' rights over their prized creation, and a government all too eager to commandeer those creations for its messaging. It's a clash that demands we ask hard questions about intellectual property laws and the sanctity of creative expression in our civic discourse. Now let's talk some numbers and facts. The specific video we're discussing features SZA's song Big Boy. The scene is all too familiar. The video rolled out, SZA lashed out publicly on a Wednesday after learning about the use, which dates back to actions taken the previous Monday. What a disservice to the art and the artist, don't you think? Here's where the John method kicks in. Firstly, the fact. The song Big Boy was co-opted for a video meant to bolster deportation drives. Now imagine your favorite lullaby or tune being played to mask the sound of heavy boots. What we have here is more than a case of copyright oversight. It translates to a blatant misunderstanding, or worse, a willful ignorance of what these songs represent: comfort, empowerment, or inspiration, not fear or division. And there it is, folks. Attack. The very institutions charged with safeguarding our freedoms seem to engage in acts that cheapen both the music and the message. They must believe that catchy beats can lull us into compliance. Do they think we're that easily swayed or too ignorant to notice? The mainstream narrative suggests such partnerships, using popular songs, are a fair tactic to engage audiences. They paint it as nothing more than a practical pursuit of awareness. But reality, steeped in the criticisms from these artists, is starkly different. SZA, alongside other notable voices, stands firm against this appropriation, deeming it a trivialization of her work and an endorsement of policies she doesn't stand by. Let's bring the libertarian lens into focus. The manipulation of popular culture underpins a broader theme of government overreach. It robs citizens of autonomy as these actions lead to ballooning enforcement costs. How is this funded? You guessed right, higher taxes that inch prices up, contributing to that never-ending inflation cycle. instead of engaging meaningfully with communities, working on comprehensive solutions to immigration woes. What we get are flashy showpieces marred by superficiality. And finally, when the government impinges on cultural expressions, it's not just the artists who pay the price. It's a clawback on our collective liberty, setting dangerous precedents where only compatible voices are amplified while dissenting tones are drowned out by bureaucratic white noise. To sum it up, government exploitation of artistic works as political tools isn't a victimless crime. It strikes a blow against personal freedom, taints genuine expressive liberty, and silences differing perspectives. If you are tired of paying for their mistakes, enduring these surreptitious tactics, and want to take a stand, hit that subscribe button. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and keep your voices resonant. Until next time, this is John on today's Economic News.